Greetings, my loves, and welcome back to my channel, HADAR, the Love Beacon Restored. I am Love Loyal, and I've missed you guys so much. I wanted to make a video this evening to give you all an update as to what's been going on with HADAR and me. What's been going on with me. So, about a year and a half ago, my partner and I started to do research and really decide if New York was the place in where we wanted to grow and continue our spiritual evolution. And after great consideration and doing research, we decided that we were going to relocate. And before deciding on relocating to Atlanta, we did do research on Fort Worth, Houston, and Dallas, Texas. We were really interested in that particular region for the job growth, and because my partner and I both work full time, we wanted to make sure that where we were was going to have employment, or that was not going to be an issue. However, after discussing these things and our needs with agents and doing the research, you know, we learned that the money that we invested or saved for ourselves, um, we could either save that money or spend this money, by doing all of this research, or keep the money and go to where we know. And since I used to live in Atlanta, the transition back to Atlanta wouldn't have been isn't hasn't been as challenging or frustrating as it could have been, say, if we were moving to Texas, because we absolutely have no family out there that we know. um, not even sure if that would have mattered or not, because I'm telling you guys the type of manifestation work that we did and stuff, and keeping in harmony with our spiritual practices, the way the transition happened and how easy it was for us just to move out to Atlanta was a blessing. It was a divine blessing at that. However, we decided that this was where we were going to be and create our lives. And um, Atlanta has a lot of different things that New York doesn't have. Now, Atlanta is definitely not any New York. So anytime anybody compares Atlanta to New York, I'm like, mm-mm. Atlanta is a beautiful place, but it is not like New York City at all. That's why we moved here. Atlanta has a lot of quietness, has a lot of order, a lot of trees, Chattahoochee River, a lot of outdoor activities, a lot of long springs and summers, and I love heat. And there's a creek right outside of our home that we have access to, because I love water too. So there's a balance of nature and activities and city life. If you want to go out and eat and go to the clubs and be in the scene and all of that type of stuff, Atlanta has that as well. Before my partner and I, Atlanta offered the most convenience, accessibility for us to get back and forth to our family members up in New York. And because we are city people and we enjoy being in the city, if we wanted to spend a weekend or do a quick getaway, it's not easy or hard to jump in a car, head up to the city, jump on a flight, and have a good time. So we're super excited to be here in Atlanta, and definitely feel that it was a blessing before, and it's been blessings after blessings after blessings unraveling since we've been out here. So what does that mean, right? So basically, we are still very much in tune with our spiritual practices. And as you all know, I am a student of the Galacticus program, so those practices is still happening as well. I haven't yet to graduate, and I'm still patiently waiting on my cycles 11 and 12. But in addition to those practices, there's still the practices that you do, no matter whether you're a student or not. And those are the meditating, the connecting with the ancestors, you know, the videos, HADAR, the Love Beacon Restore videos, getting to know yourself, minding your own business, trying to figure out what's going on inside of you so you're not out here in the world acting crazy and disturbing the peace. You know, HADAR, the Love Beacon Restore. We're all about that love, and we're all about that self-love. And promoting self-love means that, you know, you have to act, walk, talk, and be that, you know. And what does that mean, and what does that look like? That's the work that everybody should be doing, but that is the goal here. So you all who have been watching my videos and following me on my Instagram and my Facebook page, you know that I'm not a guru. I'm not anyone out here trying to say that I have the perfect life. I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else, or that I have the source and you don't have the source. All I'm saying is that collectively we can all grow together, and collectively we can help raise the vibrations when we start focusing less on what's going on around us and take time out to figure out what's going on inside of us. Because remember, the love beacon needs to be totally restored. Now, I done got confirmation that it's restored. You know, it's here. But actively raising that vibration by teaching people how to get back in tune and love themselves and correcting themselves from the inside out, that's what we need to work at. The work needs to still happen, and it's not happening, and it needs to keep on happening. So for those of you who have been following the videos, know how important it is for me to apply these practices that I'm saying to you all to my own life, because I don't want to be one of those individuals that's always out there pointing a finger and telling people, oh, well, you need to do this and you need to do that, and then I'm not even doing it in my own life. So those who know me in my close circle, the people that are around me a little bit more fluently, they know that I am not going to post anything if I'm not going to be living that lifestyle myself, or if I'm not going to be acting in coordinates with myself. So I'm very honest, I'm very transparent, I'm very honest, I'm very transparent offline. A little more than people would like, but I find that the best policy is honesty. And now you know, you can find the best way to execute your honesty. And there's better ways of saying things, yes, we know, but ultimately who I am online is who I am offline. Online just has a lot more pictures of me, but I'm a real person, and I know that things aren't easy all the time. I know that on this spiritual journey you're going to fall off your track because you've gotten used to a certain way of living. So this journey, this HADAR, Love Beacon Restore, these channels, these videos, all of this is just to promote self-love and to show you by living it. You know, New York City wasn't right for me. It wasn't right for me. I love that city. I was born here. I grew up in the hood. I'm from Rockaway Boulevard in the Van Wyck. I lived there my whole life. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of different types of things happen. I've been around all different types of people, whether they be spiritual, whether they be fiends, whether they be, you know, OG on the block that had the most knowledge, you know what I'm saying, but still doing things inappropriately in his life. I've been around. I know I don't look it, but for the 40 years of living on this planet, I know that we all fall off our horse and we all need encouragement to get back on it. That's what this is. This is, okay, you messed up, but get yourself correct. And continue to correct yourself and learn how to correct yourself as you see mistakes unfolding. Because, guys, I see things happening before they happen. And a lot of times I'm able to catch and predict these things because there's a certain level of self-awareness that I've brought myself to by doing these practices. So I'm not just telling you it works just to say it works. I'm telling you it works because my life emulates it. and it's my life. So it may not emulate it in the way in which you think it is, you know what I mean? Because people want different things. You know, no, I don't have tons of money and all of these fancy cars and stuff like that, but I have a certain level of peace that a lot of people can't say that they have. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that there's a way to get there. And that way to get there is by going inside yourself. No one needs no validation from nobody but yourself. And nobody really know what's going on with you but you anyway. You could lie to everybody else, but you can't even lie to yourself. Because deep down inside, that stuff is going to manifest anyway. It's going to manifest in some sort of type of disease. It's going to manifest in some certain type of way. Maybe you get older, like later down in life, and you find yourself by yourself. Ain't nobody want to be around you. Nobody don't want to do nothing with you. You know, and that's not really the kind of life that you want to live. So, anyway, I kind of went off topic, but things are well here, guys. HADAR is on track. HADAR is growing. Met some awesome people here. My partner and I, we're networking. We are building bridges. And we are connecting with a different type of energy here in Atlanta. Atlanta is a lot less urgent. I'm going to say that. Because in New York City, everybody's very fast, walk, talk, drive, you know, speak fast. And sometimes my New York ways still come out down here because certain things, they just a little too slow for me or not not fast enough. But again, as me having to acclimate myself to what's going on here in this frequency. But we are super excited to bring you all some new things, and that's all I'm going to say right now because I feel like I've already talked long enough, but we're good. Keep following the videos. We're about to get into the third phase of HADAR, the Love Beacon Restore, which is restore. And just stay tuned. Tap that like, subscribe to this channel. Follow me, Love Loyal, _7 on Instagram. HADAR, the Love Beacon Restored is on Facebook. I am so glad for all of the things that's happening. Life is amazing. Life has its challenges, but I am very much in it, and I'm here for it. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and have a good evening.
In bed with my guy.